white men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. I've been whipped and beaten in front of a town full of housewives. The fact that I'm even able to stand here and speak my testimony and give you all my last words is almost silly to me. White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you. Okay, no. I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. No. White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. Not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. Because my whole life I've been sold to white plantation owners. I've had my name stripped. Okay. White man and white women of the jury.
White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today.
Oof. Okay, so he's a slave. He's tortured and white man and white women. No. Okay, Charles, you got this. You're an actor. You're an artist. I'm ready for this. I'm born for this. You are Leon Abraham. You are Leon Abraham. You were made for this. You're made for this.
Hey, Charles. We're ready to rehearse your monologue. Come with me.
Okay, yeah. You got this.
Good evening, Mr. Charles. Glad you could make it.
How's it going, Mr. Santiago?
It's Kurt. I hope you came prepared today, and you are off book.
Yeah, I was up all night practicing. Really grateful for this opportunity.
Glad you're taking the play seriously. Hopefully, though, you did read the entire script and not just your own parts, or are you just one of those self-indulgent actors who only likes to read your own parts?
Oh, no.
It's all about you.
No, I read the whole thing. It's about the American revolutionists of the late 1800s.
Good. Because you see, the thing is, Charles, when I finished writing this play, I really felt like I had something special on my hands here. I felt like I had something that truly shows the raw hurt, you know, and the pain and the struggle and all these things that we had to go through as Americans to become this nation that we are today. Now, I honestly think that a piece like this can change the entire face of theater. Easily. But it has to be done just right.
Mr. Kurt, I love the play, and I respect your vision.
Good.
And I plan on giving it all I got. I also just wanted to say again, thank you for giving me this opportunity. You know, it really means a lot.
Don't thank me just yet.
No, I kind of have to because you know, I've kind of had some things happen to me in my life that have really prevented me from being able to do this. So, you know, just to be here and be working with a director of your caliber, like, it means a lot. So again, thank you.
All right. Well, let's see what you got. We're gonna pick it up from... Okay, we're gonna pick it up from the ending monologue. Got it? All right, so take a second, and whenever you're ready.
White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga.
Because my whole life I've been sold to white plantation owners. I've had my name stripped to whatever my master seemed fit at the time. I've been whipped and beaten in front of a town full of housewives and small infants. I stand before you all today a broken being.
With the fact that I'm even to stand here and speak.
Okay, cut. Let's cut it there. Let's cut it right there. Okay, so it's not bad. Your pacing, it's a little bit too fast. So what I want you to do is I want you to slow it down.
Okay.
Okay? I need you to flesh your words out more. Okay? Find those little nuances in what you're saying. Take a second. Take a second. Allow yourself to get into this character. Feel what you're saying. Because you're not going to be able to do any of that if you're just rushing through it.
My bad. Sorry.
Yep. Nope. No apologies. Let's just get it together. Let's pick it up again, okay? From the top. Ready? And action.
Let's just slow it down.
Slow it down.
Okay.
Feel, Charles. I need you to feel. Okay? Action.
White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. Because my whole life, I've been sold to white plantation owners. I've had my name stripped to whatever my master seemed fit at the time. I've been whipped and beaten in front of a town full of housewives and small infants.
Okay, cut. Okay. Okay. So now your pacing is too slow. So now it's become this drag. I need you to get out of your head. I need you to get into this character.
Okay.
Okay? Take a second, reach into your heart. Okay? Once you find this character from within you, Charles, you're not gonna worry about the pacing, you're not gonna worry about the flow and all that stuff, okay? That's gonna come. Answer this question for me. What do you think it takes to become a good actor?
Talent.
No. Being a good actor is about being a great storyteller, okay? You're taking yourself, Charles, you're molding yourself into this other human being, okay? You're living in those experiences. You're trying to feel that pain. Now, in this monologue, you talk about being whipped. You talk about being humiliated. You talk about being treated in the most inhumane ways imaginable. At some point in your life, have you ever experienced any kind of pain?
I've been dealing with pain my whole life, sir.
Okay. Good. I chose you for this part because you had this sense of rawness to you. That's a gift. Okay? So we're gonna do the monologue again, okay? And I want you to use that gift. Put yourself in the position of this man, Charles, who's been through so much pain. He's been through so much suffering. He's been through so much hell to the point where you feel you have nothing left to lose. Do this with integrity and honesty, okay? I don't want you to act. I want you to be. I hate actors. Do you think you could do that?
Yes.
Good. Let's do it again. Ready, and action.
White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but
Okay,
as...
you are doing the same exact shit. The same shit. What is it? Oh, do you not realize the magnitude and the importance of this play? I mean, the pivotal message that this has and the potential that this has to shake up the entire world of theater. Charles, I have top-tier casting directors and directors that are coming to this play. Suzanne Smith, Bernard Tesley, Ellen Lewis. These are casting directors that have gone on to cast actors who have gone on to win Oscars. Oscars. What's so special about you?
All right, look, Mr. Santiago. Look, I'm just kind of in my head right now, but I meant to be doing this.
Everybody wants to be this star. Everybody wants the awards. Everybody wants a standing ovation, yet nobody seems to want to do the work. You told me you want this, so show me, okay? Be a real fucking human being and actually try and make me feel something. I did not put my heart and my soul into writing this piece, Charles, to just have my actors disrespect the narrative by just phoning it in. Could we do something different?
Yes. Yeah, we could do something different.
Let's go. Action.
Action! Just give me a minute. Give me a minute. Don't act B, don't act B, just don't act. White man.
Cut.
Fuck.
Tell me about your parents.
What?
Your parents, tell me about them.
My mother died when I was 12.
And your father?
Why? I don't want to.
Oh, why what? Was talking about your father trigger you?
No, I don't talk about it.
And why is that?
Because I don't talk about that man with nobody.
Oh, that man, huh? Well, if you can't seem to talk about your own father, then how the hell do you expect to become a good actor?
Look, this has nothing to do with that.
This has everything to do with acting.
Look, Kurt, I respect the hell out of you as a director. And I see what you're trying to do here, but it's not gonna work.
Oh, what's not gonna work? What? You actually getting vulnerable and dealing with some real emotions?
Listen, no, I can get vulnerable.
Well, clearly you can.
No, I can. I don't need to talk about my dad.
You can't even
Give
face
me a
your own
minute,
feelings
okay?
and your own emotions. How the hell do you expect to take on somebody else?
No, that's not even fair.
Tell me about your father.
He's in jail, okay? Are you happy?
Why is he there?
Look, I'm not about to go through with you right now.
Okay, well, you know what? Then go there for yourself. Tell me, come on. Why is your dad in jail?
Listen, no. Because what I went through with that man is something that took me years to get over. And I'm just now finally starting to get back on the right track. And I'm not about to ruin it over some part.
Oh, so now it's just some part. What happened to it's in my bones and I meant to do this and all this bullshit you were telling me before?
It's not bullshit.
Did he molest you?
Kurt.
That's what happened, huh?
Fuck you.
Daddy came up the stairs every night and he fucking touched you, didn't he? Did you tell mommy and she didn't believe you? Did anyone believe you? Did you grow up feeling emasculated? Like somehow your manhood was taken from you before you even hit puberty? Do you spaz out every time you get touched? Do you feel introverted? Do you feel isolated? Do you feel like you have nobody else to talk to? Is that what happened?
My dad is Jack Henderson. You know, the same nigga that lost his fucking mind one day and killed 10 people, including my own mother, once she found out what he was doing and tried to stop him right in front of me. Do you know what it's like to go through some shit like that? To have the entire world know about the worst fucking moment of your life when it blew up on the fucking news? Just to go through a whole ass trial at 13 years old, with to take the stand and tell the whole world what a psychopath your dad was, only for them to leave your kids to bully you in school for years because they assume that you're the same monster that he is. Did you have to grow up without both your parents? Huh? One in jail, one dead? Did you have your mother's murder on play-by-play and your nightmares every fucking night? Did you? Because I tell you how some shit like that happened to you. Don't fucking tell me that I'm not being vulnerable because I've been vulnerable my whole fucking life.
Do the monologue, Charles.
What?
Trust me. Do the monologue. Do the monologue, Charles. Right where you are. Do the monologue.
White men and white women of the jury, I stand before you all today, not as a man, not as a person, not even as a human being, but as a nigga. Because my whole life I've been sold to white plantation owners. I've had my name stripped to whatever my master seemed fit at the time. I've been whipped and I've been beaten in front of a town full of housewives and small infants. I stand before you all today, a broken being. I mean, the fact that I'm even able to stand here and speak my testimony and give you all my last words is almost silly to me, because at the end of the day, your mind's already made up. And Leon Abraham is guilty. So before facing you all today, I've made up my mind that I'm gonna remain silent. I will not give you all my last words, because my final thoughts and the truth that lies within me is too precious to me. So I'm gonna let God be the judge, the jury, and if so, I will let him be the executioner. But my final request, is for you all to let me walk out of this courtroom today with the last bit of dignity that I have left.